Hello friend, Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how Barbara and I have lived on one Social Security check for an entire 12 months. I'm going to share with you what our monthly budget is, and I think I'll be answering that question for you here in just a moment. Before we get to that, I'd like to encourage you, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. I know you want to be a part of it. All you got to do is go to the bottom right-hand corner. There's a square box, tap on it, and you're subscribed. And you'll know when our next video comes out. Also, give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video, that you'll want to make sure that you watch about retiring to Lake Chapala. So let's get into the good stuff. Right away, I want to let you know, I am very transparent every single one of my videos. And I'm still wanting to make sure that I'm delivering value, enriched content, information that you can really use and apply to your life in regards to living here at Lake Chapala. So the numbers I'm sharing with you are our numbers. I realize that there's been a lot of folks that have actually emailed me. Some have put comments, but for the most part have emailed me with questions about living here on Social Security. So this video is for you. We know that about 87% of our viewers are age 60 and above. So these are individuals that have either retired or are looking at retiring soon and looking at moving here, because they're about 85% of our viewing audience are in the States. In the States and Mexico. There's a high number, like 17% of folks in Mexico that follow us on YouTube. And then also we've got a smaller group that are in Canada. So here's who this video is for. Those individuals that want to know if they can live on one Social Security check. So our numbers are our numbers. And I want to let you know up front that these are our total numbers. We moved here thinking we were going to have two Social Security checks, Barbara's and my being on Social Security disability. Well, I didn't get mine. It turned out that my attorney, we found out that we were going to be dealing with a judge not in New Mexico, not in Albuquerque, but the day that we had our interview, or I should say our court case, still being done online, ended up being with somebody in Dallas. And I got denied. And it was a real fluke type of thing my attorney shares with me, because that doesn't happen. But apparently there was an overload of cases in Albuquerque, in New Mexico, and they switched us to another judge out of Dallas, Texas, that didn't even know who we were. So we've been living on one Social Security check. So we've had to be frugal. Now, there are a number of our viewers that come to Lake Chapala, and they're not in the same boat we're in. They've got a savings. They've got a pension. They've sold home or homes in the States. They're getting Social Security. So this video is not for everybody. This is for those individuals that have reached out to me wanting to know if you can live on a Social Security check here. And I'm going to share with you here what our budget's been for 12 months living here at Lake Chapala. So starts out with our rent. Our rent is $650 a month. We live in a gated community. It's a wonderful place. We have a 2-bed, 2-bath condo. We've got a pool and jacuzzi. What else is included? Our electric, our gas, water, our purified water. We're talking about high-speed internet, our satellite TV. It's furnished. We've got a gardener. And we've also got a washer and dryer. So $650 a month, all included. It's been a wonderful place for us. It's like paradise. And so that's our rent, $650. Moving on from there, our next item is auto insurance. Now, when we first moved here, Barbara had gotten Mexican tourist automotive insurance. It was costing us like $300 every 3 months. So that's $100 a month. But we decided to look local, and it turned out we're very happy we did. We met Andre. We were referred to Andre. Made an appointment when it's time. In fact, we even did a video with Andre about having insurance here in Mexico. Those are one of our past videos. And so our automotive insurance is $22 a month. Yes, $22 a month. And that's for full coverage. Now, if we're involved in an accident, Andre's office is there with us at the scene of the accident. He made it very clear. If anything happens, give his office a call. We do that. That's exactly what we will do. We're involved in an accident. We want to make sure that we've got somebody there that's able to take care of us. And that will be one less thing that we have to be concerned about, is being able to speak English. Speak Spanish at the scene of the accident. No matter what the case may be, we would make sure to be able to have Andre there. So $22 a month. That's a bargain. That's a real bargain. Now we're going to take a look at health insurance. Now, my health insurance is taken care of 100%. Barbara's health insurance comes out of her Social Security check. So before we even get Barbara's Social Security check, her health insurance has already been taken out. So, but what she does have to take care of, since we're here in Mexico, is her medications. And her medications run a month right around $105 a month. So, again, my medications are taken care of. Hers run about $105 a month. One of my medications in the States is about $1,200 a month. But I don't have to pay for it because my health care, my medical is already paid for. And so I don't have to buy that medication here locally. Although if I did, it's only about $95 a month. But since I don't have to take care of it, it's a controlled substance. I literally pay zero. So her medication's $105 a month. That's been every month for the last 12 months. Cell phones. We're with T-Mobile. I've been with T-Mobile for, 10 months. 10 years. Barbara's had T-Mobile. We're on the same plan. So we keep our phones. We keep our service. We've not gotten Mexican numbers. I've got about 2,500 numbers on my phone. So I don't want to all of a sudden have to be reaching out to a bunch of folks. Our numbers changed. I leave the same number. I've had it for a good number of years. And we've decided to stay. We have unlimited internet. We've got unlimited data. We've got unlimited, everything. And it costs us $100 a month for both of our phones. Now, I realize there's those that get phones locally. They get a Mexican number. They pay $20 a month. Well, I don't want to risk that. I hear folks say it's great. I've heard folks say that the local telephone system, that they don't like it. They get calls that get dropped. We have that every once in a while, but I just know I'm using a cell phone service out of the States. We go back and forth. I can use it either way, and it's great connection. It's great service, and as I say, it's unlimited. And it's not an unlimited plan where once I reach a certain number of gigabytes of usage for data, that all of a sudden basically is throttled down. No, it's 100% every month. And it's just invaluable for us. So it's $100 a month for our cell phone usage. Groceries. I have said it's cheaper to eat out than it is to shop here for food. Now, I'm vegetarian. Barbara is not. So what I eat is totally different. So for us to eat out, it's cheaper than it is for Barbara to go grocery shopping. Now, grocery shopping, she said it's anywhere from $3.20, $3.25, and it could be more. But for the most part, it's around $300, $350 mark every month that when she shops, that we eating out, $200, $225, $250. It's totally easier for us to eat out than it is, and cheaper than it is for us to eat at home. So when we grocery shop, it ends up being a higher bill than it is when we eat out. Now, again, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but if she orders a steak, I'm not ordering a steak. I'm ordering a salad with other things, and potatoes and beans and corn, and I'm eating differently than she does. So it's cheaper for us to eat out. And in groceries, it doesn't matter. We get fresh fruit and fresh vegetables and such. It's just more expensive. Yeah, it's just more expensive for us to buy groceries. And now I hear this a lot. It isn't just us. We're able to eat out, make a choice if we want to buy groceries, and it's just cheaper for us to eat out than it is to buy groceries. So, but we still buy groceries, we still eat out, and that's our food bill every month. And when you're able to eat out and it's less money, it's just nicer. I mean, it's the fact that Barbara doesn't have to wash dishes, and we've never even used the dishwasher we have. Just because of the fact it's cheaper to eat out than it is to buy groceries. And it doesn't matter if we're at Soriana's or at Poncho's or we're at Super Lake or it's at, we don't shop there as much anymore, El Torito, but it's just cheaper for us to eat out. So I hope I've covered that enough. Eating out, if you like eating out, well, you'll be able to do that a lot here and save money. So that's our groceries and eating out experience. And then gas. We live centrally of Lake Chapala. So for us to drive to Ajijic, for us to drive to Lake Chapala, to go to Chapala, it's not like that we're driving 100 miles a day. There's months where it's only been like $20, $25. I'm using 45 on the high side. That's what's been our average for an entire 12 months. So we're living on $1,400 a month, $1,500 a month. We're frugal with our money. We don't go about making big, expensive purchases of things. This is totally furnished on my furniture. I think the most expensive thing that we've purchased this year is probably my drone. And I even got it on a great deal. But that's pretty much our budget. Our rent, auto insurance, medication, cell phones, groceries, eating out, and gas. I mean, really, we haven't gone out and bought clothes. I mean, Barbara's bought a few things. I've got the same shoes, I got shoes that I brought from the States that I still haven't even worn yet. So it isn't like we've got to go out and just buy a bunch of stuff. It's been a great experience. We live on one Social Security check. It's very viable to live on one Social Security check. We don't live in a place that's, it's $1 million home for $1,400 a month. We don't live in a place that's $3,000 a month rent that's on the lake. We live in a very comfortable place. It's great. It's great where we live. We love it. It's like a garden. It's like waking up in Hawaii every month or every day. The weather outside, it's just a great experience being here. So the numbers I came up with here is 1,462. So if you want to know, can you live here on one Social Security check? The answer is yes. If your Social Security check's only $1,000 a month or $1,200 a month, you can still live on that. You can live on that. There's places you can find that are $250 a month or $300 a month or $350 a month. Some of those include all utilities. So is it possible to live here on one Social Security check? Yes. Two Social Security checks makes it a lot easier. We won't be at that point until just less than a year when I'll turn 62. But as of right now, we live on one. I hope this video has been helpful for you to know that, in fact, you don't have to come here with a whole bunch of money. You can live here on one Social Security check and live very comfortably. So I hope that this information has given you the bigger picture of, yes, you can live here on a Social Security check and live well. And do we pinch pennies? Not necessarily. We enjoy our life here. A lot less stress. Whoa. A lot less stress. When we were in the States, we had Barbara's Social Security check. And, I was still giving golf lessons at the time. And we had a bit more money. But still, it was just a lot of stress. So it was worth it for me to step away from doing those probably 2 years ago. And just a lot less stress here. So yes, you can live on one Social Security check. You can live a good life. So I hope this has been helpful. If you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's real easy to do. It's fast. It's bottom right-hand corner is a red box. Tap on it, and you're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. Also, stop by and say hi. Ask a question. Let us know what kind of a video you'd like to see. Give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video to watch on retiring to Lake Chapala. and make sure you hit the bell because you'll be immediately notified when the next video comes out. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this video and our channel. We appreciate you. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.